Ketul Sakpara, Director of EQC Funds, joins us live from New York now. Ketul, first a word on the kind of US economic data we've got off late, and there are clearly chinks in the armor now.
Hi, good morning. Yes, I think the jobs data that we got on Friday was disappointing. It was way below estimates. I think, however, the continuing claims and the initial jobless claims that we got just a couple of days before that, they were in line with estimates. And the unemployment, the non-farm payrolls that we get, they tend to be very volatile. So, I mean, even though that is a negative and that could affect the markets, in the short term, and by short term I mean the next 1 or 2 days, I would not think that that is a cause of a major concern as of now, till we get more data points to prove the theory.
Ketul, what about the European picture? Because it's not just, the US data, or rather the jobs report, which is going to impact what's happening in Europe, but you've also got failure in terms of a couple of bond auctions, in particular the Spanish as well as the Portuguese.
Yes, I mean, Europe is an ongoing saga. We have been discussing Europe for the last more than 18 months now. And as bond yields increase, that does cause concern among investors. However, looking at the longer term, I think there has been a phenomenal change in the attitude of the central bank, I mean the European Central Bank, since Mr. Mario Draghi took over. He has been very proactive versus the previous central bank governor, who was more reactive. He has come up with the long-term LTRO operations. That is one big positive. The other things, we have a much bigger firewall in place right now. It's a lot more systematic than what it used to be last year. So now if the bond yields increase in Spain, we are a lot less worried than what I used to be worried last year, because last year there was no clear path. This year we know there are multiple layers of support before we get into the chaos situation. So I think that adds a layer of confidence that in the short term it might affect the markets a little bit, but overall it might not lead to a big chaotic situation in Europe.